judgment, just real talk. This is the Apology Accepted podcast. The views expressed on the Apology Accepted podcast are those of the host and guest and do not reflect the views of any affiliate organization or individual. The content is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice. For personal, legal, or emotional matters, please consult a qualified professional. By continuing to listen to this podcast, you acknowledge and accept this disclaimer. Hey friends, welcome back to the Apology Accepted podcast, the space where we dive into real conversations about healing, growth, and creating a life we deserve. I am your host, LaTesha Monique, and I am so grateful to have you tune in to this episode. Whether you're tuning in for the first time or you're a returning listener, I am so glad you're here. This space is for you, friend. This week, I want to talk about something that we all struggle with at some point, and that's accepting apologies we may never get. Life doesn't always give us the closure that we want. Sometimes people hurt us and never take responsibility for what they've done. Sometimes they move forward like nothing even happened. And sometimes they're no longer even around to give us the apology we wish we had. That can leave us carrying heavy weight, anger, resentment, disappointment, and questions that never get answered. Now, some of us may have grew up believing that apologies are the key to healing. And in a way, they are. But what happens when that apology never comes? Do we keep waiting, stuck in the same pain? Or do we decide to create our own healing on our own terms? Just sharing a quick story. There was someone in my life, and I shared this before, that hurt me to my core, okay? Not once, but over and over. And for years, I carried that pain around thinking that one day they wake up and realize the damage they caused and finally say the words, "I'm sorry." I replayed that conversation in my head. Imagine what I say back to them once they apologize. But the truth is, that apology never came. And holding on to that hope was only keeping me stuck in this small place where I felt like I could not move forward. The day I decided to accept that I might never hear those words from this individual, I started to feel different. I started to feel a little free, if you want to say. It wasn't about excusing what happened, but it was about reclaiming my peace, because that's something that I lost holding on and waiting for this apology that never took place. I came to realize that that's what accepting an apology you'll never get is really about. It's about reclaiming your peace. It doesn't mean saying what happened was okay. It doesn't mean forgetting. What it does mean is you refuse to let that hurt control your future. You stop waiting for someone else to hand you closure, and instead you choose to create it. Think about it like this. Carrying resentment is like dragging a bag of bricks everywhere you go. Every new relationship, you have this bag of bricks. Every new opportunity, you have this bag of bricks. Every step forward, you have this bag of bricks. Those bricks weigh you down. Letting go doesn't mean the bricks never existed. It just means you finally decided to put the bag down and move forward a little lighter. And yes, it is very hard. Nothing is easy about your healing journey. If you are healing in a place of being very for real with yourself and authentic, your healing journey is going to hurt. It is very hard because we do deserve that apology. And that's why it's hard, because we don't understand why we're not getting it. Or at least I didn't understand why I wasn't getting it. But waiting for it ties us to someone else's choices. So as long as we sit and we wait for someone else to make that choice, we are still tying ourselves to those individuals. Accepting the apology you'll never get is about saying, I won't wait for you to free me. I'll free myself. Okay? So how do you start? First, acknowledge the hurt. Because it is okay. It is okay to say out loud, this hurt me. Don't downplay it. Don't push it away. Say it out loud or write it down. Again, this hurt me. Then, if it helps, write the apology you wish you received. Imagine that person saying it. Sometimes hearing it in your own voice is enough to start letting go. And remember, forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. It's the key to your peace of mind, your joy, and your future. So if you're listening right now, still holding on to pain from someone who never made things right, I want you to know this. You don't have to wait anymore. You can stop looking backwards for an apology that may never come. Instead, you can look forward. Give yourself permission to heal and write the ending to your own story. Because at the end of the day, the most powerful apology is the one you give yourself. The one that says, I'm choosing peace over pain and freedom over waiting. Because when you give yourself that apology, you're not just letting go of the past, you're choosing to live fully in the present. And that's what the Apology Accepted podcast is all about. Finding peace, reclaiming your power, and moving forward on your own terms. Friend, I want you to know we're in this together, okay? I'm here with you. Absolutely. Yes, yes indeed. We are in this together. So keep doing the things that you need to do on your healing journey. I always speak about journaling because that is something big for me and it has helped me. So I hope you can find journaling a space in your life where it helps you. Remember this, as long as you are blessed to awake to another day, you have another opportunity for a brand new start. Thank you for tuning in to the Apology Accepted podcast. If today's message spoke to you, I hope you carry it with you and maybe even share it with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, keep giving yourself the peace you deserve. And remember, some of the most powerful apologies are the ones we accept within ourselves. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Apology Accepted podcast. I hope today's conversation sparked some growth for you. Be sure to subscribe and share with others who might need this reminder too. Until next time, you all, remember, healing starts with a simple apology. Take care.